Hello and welcome to Breath Weapon X, the show that was certainly named after my excitement with all the news of Poch coming back to Spurs.
I know. Well, I mean, is it a double-edged sword?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care
Yeah.
anymore.
I
It's
mean, he's a
wonderful.
known quantity.
Yeah, I think it's the best possible choice at the moment. Although it seems like we're either getting Conte or Poch, which is like, oh, okay, things are.
Mm,
There's no bad
yeah.
option really.
I mean, Conte is possibly the better option overall, but
Yeah, it's difficult. It's head over heart, isn't it?
yeah, it's. I don't know if the viewers knew that this was also a sports. I mean, we give in every single way. I think, don't we?
Yeah, this is a complete show. We holistically take care of our viewers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, and as usual, today is Rob joining us from. Um, I don't know. We're warm today. We're actually somewhere warm, somewhere not England because it's actually warm.
Well, this it's one of those very, very British things where it's been miserable, it's been cold for this time of year, and all of a sudden it's now ridiculously hot. It's too hot in my house.
Yeah. Oh, it could be too hot.
I mean, my house, I have a three-story house, so obviously all the heat congregates in the bedrooms, which is very useful for sleeping. Because obviously over here we don't have aircon or anything like that as standard. But yeah, this my room where my computer is it's cooling down now, but it was ridiculously warm. I'm not very good with heat. But yeah, it's very British.
So Rob's joining us from Britain, where it's hot.
Yeah.
That's this week. And we're here for Breath Weapon X. We are Breath Weapon X Fest practice. Um,
Yep.
you get to see what we've done and kind of putting some teams together that we've thrown, not thrown together, but we've made, and hopefully inspire you to sign up, which you should.
Yeah, if you haven't already done so, there's not even a week left now.
There's less than a week, so
So
and the
I mean,
prizes are
now
incredible.
that we've got, I mean, I suppose now that we've got 47 people signed up, uh, it's we're okay now. Jimmy's prizes will be fairly distributed among those people. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's always room for more. You know, how many do we have to have before it gets 7 rounds?
um,
So it's a lot.
it's a lot.
It might be 60 actually, 64,
Oh, okay.
65. So we're getting there. There's only a week to go.
But yeah, sign up, join us, win some really great prizes. I know there's like everyone's a bit down, going, "Oh, the new sets aren't out." Oh, well, you know what? We've got plenty of old stuff. When's the last time? And I think today is a perfect example of that. Looking at Rob's mat, when was the last time you played Hill Giant? You know,
Exactly. I mean,
blank
two
Hill
cost. His
Giant.
stats are amazing for two cost. I was
So,
torn between him and the three. I almost threw the three cost in actually
and I've got a
because
bunch
yeah,
of cards I've never played with either. So you know, that's we don't always need, as the MOD boy said a while ago, you don't always need new stuff. We've got
no,
a nice
no,
event coming out, and yeah. So, Rob, do you want to
exactly.
talk us through
Well, I
your?
will do. Well, I mean, I possibly, if you've watched the video of me building my team, you possibly don't need to know what I've got. So I'll do a quick run through of my team, and point you back over to the video that we uploaded or that I uploaded, um, talking through how I came about building the team or whilst I built the team. It's about 20 minutes long, but you might find it interesting. But so I've got as the cornerstone of my team, I've got Phantoms, no, Goliath Fighter, Lesser Zentarum. He's a three cost fist. He has experience, and while Goliath Fighter is active, at the end of each turn, if two or more opposing NPC character dice, that's psychics for all other thingies, would were KO'd, Goliath Fighter gains an experience token. So there have not actually been that many cards in the game where you can gain experience by other means other than knocking out monsters. Um, I just noticed you've got a monster on your team. That's very handy. So yeah, He was the first random pick on, as you'll see on the video, he was the first card that came out on the random draw. So I've built a team around fielding psychics and KOing psychics of the opponent. So I've got White Tiger, mainly for the global, but she's actually not a bad effect herself. So she's a 3-cost fist character, Spidey Friends, Mystical Amulet. When fielded, you may sacrifice another character to give this die +1 attack, +1 defense, and Overcrush until the end of turn. So her stats are pretty decent. On a level 3, she would effectively be a 5/6 Overcrush. But she has the global Pay Fist. Once during your turn, each player must field a psychic die from their used pile if able. So there's me bringing psychics to the fold to knock out to give Goliath fighters some XP. I have got, we'll go with Rekka. He is Rekka Demolition Man from the Thor set. He is a 4-cost fist villain. When Rekka attacks, target opposing character die must block Rekka if able. So he gives me the ability to choose a psychic to block to be KO'd. He also has a global, pay 2 fists. Target character die must block this turn, and a different target character die gets +1 attack this turn. So I can force a psychic to block, which effectively, if I have Rekka out, I could actually do one psychic and then a different psychic all in the same thing. So that's quite fun. I've got Green Dragon, Minion Dragon, 4-cost fist. He has Breath Weapon 1, so again, all I need to do with him is attack, and I can knock out as many psychics as there are in the field. He's possibly not as useful if you've got more sidekicks, because obviously I want you to have some left over for following turns. But either way, his actually putting Breath Weapon on a Breath Weapon X team, Alex might get nightmares though. I have got Casey Jones, Broken Home. He's a 2-cost fist character. I like most of the Casey Jones characters. They're all reasonably good.
Yeah.
So Casey Jones can block up to 3 character dice with purchase costs of 2 or less. So again, he can block. If I had a force attack, he could block up to 3 psychics or other things that have got low fielding. Purchase costs, sorry. Which actually is nothing else on your team. So he's going to be used for psychics. So, as I've said, if I had a force attack, so I've put on the Slinger's basic action card. So its actual text is at the beginning of your attack step, your opponent chooses one of your character dice that can't attack this turn. 2 target character dice can't block, so I can stop certain things blocking. You can stop something attacking. But the global is pay mask, target character die must attack this turn, and that's not limited. So then I thought I'll put on Black Widow, Widow's Hunt. She is a 2-cost mask character with the Energize ability, spin target opposing character die down 1 level. If it is already level 1, spin it to an energy face of your choice. So normally she's really quite potent, but obviously in a 1-die format she's not going to be as potent. But if I do roll her on Energize, I can spin one of your characters down. I can then use the 2 masks to force 2 things to attack and then block with Casey Jones. Simple. I have Wasp. She was another random one, I think, as was the Hill Giant. So Wasp, Founding Avenger, 3-cost bolt. While Wasp is active, when your opponent uses a global ability, she deals them 1 damage. Very handy. So she's just going to be stuck in the field doing you damage when you use globals. She also has a global, once per turn, pay 2 generic energy, deal 1 damage to a character or player. So again, I could just spend 4 generic energy to knock out 2 of your psychics. I've got a nice vanilla hill giant, 2-cost fist, but his stats are really good. So he's a 1/3/2, a 2/4/3, a 3/5/4 for a 2-cost. Which is, I mean, the you pay for it, I suppose, in the fielding costs, but he's got some good stats for
He's
a
got some
2-cost.
mean fielding costs, to be fair.
Yeah, but a 2-cost with a 5/4 stats.
Yeah, true.
Is good. And then we've got the Phantom Zone, which was my first random pick, as you'll see on the video. A 4-cost basic action. Take any character in the field and place it on this card, and move any dice you've placed onto this card on a previous turn into its owner's prep area. So the second part of that, actually, if I had 3 of them, I could do 3 on the same turn and leave them there for as long as I wanted to until I played an action again. But I only have one, so the second part is reasonably useless. If this effect is cancelled or that die's owner takes damage, return that die to its owner's prep area. So I basically get rid of something for until you take damage, but it could be useful. It could be your Kang, for example.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah.
Segues us nicely into my team.
Yes.
So I kind of came up with this idea of making, I don't know why, I thought, let's come up with things about blocking and what happens about, or blocked or something along the side. So in the Dice Coalition, I put in the word blocked and I saw what came up. And the first thing that sprang to mind was Kang.
Yes.
Which seemed, I didn't realise how strong it was. When Kang is active, each of your attacking character dice can only be blocked by 2 or more characters. So that's massive. So suddenly everything needs to be blocked by 2. So I thought, well, that's a good place to start. Plus the global one, that's handy. Although, to be fair, it can definitely work against me.
Yep.
As well. Pay a mask. If a character would do you 7 or more combat damage, it instead deals you 4.
You've only got 2 characters that have got 7 attack, though.
True. Yeah, true. I'm not exactly god capturing it. So I thought about that, and then naturally I then looked what came up. Black Widow running in the shadows, one of my sort of, in theory, favourite cards.
Well, you've gone quiet.
Oh, it's really weird. In theory, one of my favourite cards. Can only be blocked by sidekicks. So Overcrush, and then can only be blocked by sidekicks. I mean, her stats are absolutely weenie, but still, it means your sidekicks have to be blocking her if you want. So it means you either take the damage or your sidekicks can't block somewhere else. Cable, Psionic Blast. When Cable is blocked, deal damage equal to Cable's level to each character die blocking Cable. So that could be really useful. Black Panther, Stealthy Adversary. When Black Panther is blocked by at least one non-sidekick, non-Avenger character die, she gains Overcrush. That's pretty obvious. And it's interesting that they put in the word at least one. So that means that if, obviously, one of them is not a sidekick or an Avenger, she'll gain Overcrush even if the other is, which would be very nice because she's got, on her top side, Black Panther is an 8 attack.
Yes, she is fun.
Blink, down the rabbit hole. When Blink is blocked, remove her from combat and deal 1 damage to defending player. So you'll be blocking her and then I'll just be taking her out. Or you won't, but her stats are 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5. So decent stats. So you probably wouldn't want to leave her unblocked.
No.
Or if you do, it's going to add up over time.
Yeah.
Beta Ray Bill, I say thee nay. Beta Ray Bill cannot be blocked by sidekicks or shield character dice, and he's got some decent stats. And then Triceratops, Lesser Beast, he's got Overcrush, and he cannot be blocked by level 1 character dice.
No.
So yeah.
I mean, there's some decent stuff actually. It kind of does work.
And I think I might, for the actual tournament, I'll play around with this a little bit. Because there were some other things that I nearly put in and then didn't. So, and of course Jessica Jones. However, I've proxied her because I don't have the card. And it's Jessica Jones. She's fast And then when blocked, you may remove Jessica Jones from the attack zone before dealing fast damage. So I can see what you want to block with and go, I'm all right, thanks, and pull her away.
Yeah.
And fast. Fast was another thing I thought about pairing up with this because I thought that could be really useful.
Fast is fun.
But in the end, kind of went with this. One of our favourites here at Breath of Next, Dual Defence.
I like that card, yeah.
Choose 2 of your character dice. If either of those character dice block, the other must block as well. These dice cannot be KO'd while blocking. These effects last until the beginning of your next turn, so that's really useful. And Counter Strike, which is mainly here for the global because I've got quite high costs, which is pay 1. During your turn, prep a sidekick from used and choose an affiliation. Prep 1 die of that affiliation from your used pile. Move the rest from your used pile to your bag, which could come in handy. Not enormously so, but you know, you never. It's a free fielding cost, you know.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. Before we start, because I'm trying to catch people out. Once again, sign up. And a massive thank you for Peter van der Velde for making us a wonderful and incredible mat. If you haven't seen it, go check it out for sure. Stuart has done some incredible cards, as always.
Yeah, they've not been shown. Well, they might have been shown by now, actually. Maybe we'll preview before this.
Yeah, so there's some really cool cards. There's an incredible dice bag that's been made.
My sister won't be watching this, but it's her that made it.
Thank you, Rob's sister. And there's some really good pricing. Okay, I know we keep saying everyone's down at the moment in the community. Don't be. There's a really fun tournament coming up and some really good pricing.
Yeah, really good pricing.
Fuming that I can't win it.
I know, that's the biggest issue with running this. I mean, we could get away with you entering prices because I'll be doing the draw. I cannot get away with that.
oh, look.
Oh, I've drawn out. I've won all of these animated series cards. How? Wow. Yeah, so I really can't enter. There's no small print though, so we could.
No, I feel like we shouldn't. Although I do feel like we'll have to commission your sister to make us some dice bags because they're just cool.
Don't worry about
that. Yeah, and Peter, thank you so much again because that is so cool.
It's a kick-ass mat.
So yeah, please sign up and join us and have a good fun day. If everyone wants to, we'll get really drunk. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Should we roll off then? I guess
we should do. I don't know whether it will come out on the recording, but your microphone keeps going loud then quiet, or audible then quiet, I should say.
Okay.
So I'm not sure whether it will come out that way, but
I have none once again.
I got 2. So right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go first this time. So good luck to yourself.
Thank you, and luck be with you.
May the odds be ever in my favour, because they always are.
They do tend to be.
Right, so there we go. 3 energy. I've got a fist. I'm going to buy a Goliath fighter. It starts. Yes.
Right. Rolled. Got stuff I can buy. All sorts.
Yeah, you've got a lot of expensive stuff going on there.
Yeah, I have. It's a bit of a naff first turn, really. That's fine. To be honest, this is practice for me.
Yeah.
Have you got any globals?
Have I got any globals?
Have you got no? Is the answer okay?
Well, I've got 3 globals.
Oh, have you?
I've got a force attack. Did you not listen to me?
Oh yeah, the force. Oh yeah, I don't want a force attack though, and I don't want KO sidekick.
Pay 2, deal 1 damage to character or player. You could win just by using Wasp Global. Once a turn.
You could, yeah. So
just
do that. Let's just do that.
20 turns, yeah. And then I've got once during your turn, each player must field a psychic die from the used pile of Fable. That you can go for that if you want.
I can't at the moment, but
I mean, I could.
Okay. Do I go for a blink because I've got 4? I feel like I should go for blink because I have 4. So let's do that. Over to you.
Okay. 4 energies. That's handy. Once for 2, I could do that and buy a wasp. We haven't got any prep between us, have we? Other than
No, that's what I
your
was hoping
Counter
for.
Strike. So if I don't buy wasp, which I kind of want to buy wasp, I could buy. Right. Okay. So I'm going to got Counter Strike. I've got White Tiger Global. Which admittedly you'll be able to field a psychic, but I want you to field psychic. That's the point, isn't it? Yeah. And then I could buy that or that. Or him. Okay, I'm going to buy Casey Jones. I'm going to force both of us to field a psychic
Okay.
from I used. I'm going to Counter Strike. And then I'm going to pass priority and turn.
Okay. Right, 4 in the bag. And
You know what? I already like this team.
what?
I think I might investigate the other hill giant, but because I think
Right, I'm going to buy Black Widow for 3, and I'm going to Counter Strike 1 over.
okay. See, that's not bad.
Over to you.
So looking at the other, just on a quick segue, the 3-cost hill giant with a 354 level 3 has Overcrush, which is pretty mental. The other 3-cost one is when hill giant attacks, he can only be blocked by 2 or more character dice.
Okay.
So that's not a bad one, although you don't need that ability because you're going to be forcing it, but that isn't the worst thing. But it could also play into you blocking with 2 psychics, or he goes through for 5.
Yeah.
So that is not bad. Right, okay. Sorry for that segue there. I shall, but team brewing on the side, on the fly. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. There's a Goliath fighter. He comes out on level 3. Of course he does. Right. Shields, are they any good? No, but a bolt is useful because then I can. I've got no psychics to field, but you have got psychics to field. So do I try and get another sidekick, but saying that I don't have any way of KOing them just yet. Or do I just buy the wasp and then you're really limited on globals? I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to buy wasp and I'm going to field a level 3 Goliath fighter. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. So with him, it just, if my psychics are KO'd, he just gains experience when he's active.
Yeah, so if he's active at the end of each turn, if 2 or more opposing NPC character dice were KO'd, Goliath fighter gains an experience token.
What a convoluted.
It's quite fun though.
It is. It's quite.
And that's the point.
Oh,
I
man,
suppose.
that's interesting. Okay. All the characters. So worst case scenario, I get my Kang, which is or I just get all my things out. Although I'm not that bothered about that. That's quite good.
I've got a psychic.
Yeah, it's level 1 as well. It's proper worthless.
Yep, completely worthless.
Right, a mask.
But that's almost as bad.
Yeah. But what I can do is I can buy my Oh, but then I can't field. That's annoying. I can't counter strike. That's annoying. I can't. White Tiger's two shields, isn't it, or something? 2 fists.
No, 1 fist.
Oh, 1 fist. Okay.
You could do that.
I could do that. Although I don't have anything in use, so I don't know.
No, but you don't want psychics out.
No, true, but
because I want you to have psychics out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Let's pay to field hurt. Let's pay 2 for a shield defense, and then that'll be that. Right, so it's when blink is blocked. All right, so you've now got to choose. All right. So yeah, I'll attack with 2/3 blink.
When blink is blocked, remove her from. Okay, so she's like a reverse infiltrate, isn't she?
She is. It's a bit weird. So you're gonna have to choose. Do you want to take 2 damage, or do you want to leave her there and take 1?
Yeah, so I suppose long term she goes back to your bag, and I'm going to take 2 in 2 turns anyway, so I'm going to let her through. But that's the whole point, I suppose.
Yeah.
Nice, that's fun. So I take 2. That's blood. Okay. I've got these 4 Casey Jones and 3 sidekicks. Okay, so now I'm only going to lose him for a couple of turns. That means I could buy Wrecker and prep a sidekick. Which I think is a good option. Wrecker seems to be my best way of getting the double block in. So I'm going to buy Wrecker for 4, and then I'm going to counter strike for 1. And that is going to be turn.
Right.
Because again, I could attack with him, but I'm only going to be carrying 1, so you're not going to be that fussed about. I suppose I could have actually, instead of counter strike, actually, can I take that back?
Yeah.
And I'll do the White Tiger Global instead, so
Okay.
both field a sidekick.
Interesting.
So I could have then actually, but I didn't. It's too late for that. Your turn.
Right. So I'm gonna. This is a problem. Right. Let's keep that. This is kind of gonna play into your hands a little bit, but let's see if I can get some more sidekicks.
Okay.
I cannot. I could do a white tiger.
Yeah.
No, but then I've got that next turn plus that. So let's.
I mean, you're properly thin in your bag.
I am, and I need to quite desperately. Right.
Yeah.
So let's counter strike.
Yeah.
And then if I white tiger, mind you, I'm getting to the point I'm gonna have.
You're not going to bag brown.
No, but I'm gonna have too many. I'm not gonna be able to do everything. If I do that, I'm gonna have too many things. Oh, mind you, because now I'll have. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's field. Right.
Did you buy your dual defense?
Yes.
Yeah, I was considering buying that.
Yeah.
I must admit. Okay.
Okay. Over to
Oh,
you.
so I field a psychic,
Yeah.
do I? Okay. Okay, that's going to help my bag out a little bit. That means 8 are going in. Cool. Hopefully I don't pull out 4 sidekicks. Is that end of turn?
Yep.
We should probably have actually timed this one.
Yeah, we probably should have with hindsight. Oh, well.
Because I mean, I don't know if buying all of the stuff. Oh, there's a Wrecker and there's a Casey Jones. So he costs 1. He costs up to 2. Okay. But but none of them are rolled. Okay. Mask is good. Force attack. But bolt isn't that great. Although, yeah, I can't do that at the moment. So, okay, that's pretty good. So when he attacks, target opposing character die must block Wrecker. Oh, I could have done with a second. But yeah, okay, that's fine. So I will pay Bolt. I will field him, level 1. Okay, so he's a 3/3. So okay, I can do that in a minute. So pass priority.
Back to you.
I'll attack with a 3/3 Wrecker. One of your sidekicks has to block.
Okay, I'll block with one of my sidekicks.
Okay. Cool. I will pay 2 generic to deal 1 damage to a sidekick of yours.
Okay.
And then the other one's knocked out.
Yep.
I've got my first XP.
Hey,
Now he's a 4/4.
right.
So I'm just going to do this. It seems a bit convoluted, but every psychic attached to him. Actually, no, let's do it on his card, because if he gets KO'd, then it's going to get all complicated.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's very good. In fact,
So luckily for me, all of my characters, other than 2, are fist characters. So the double fist for Rekka is going to happen quite easily.
that's very nice. Right. Fantastic. Well, dual defense rolls.
Yep,
So that's
that's not
extremely
good for
handy.
him.
I'll put Blink out, and I've got 5, so I can buy myself a Kang.
Okay.
Oh, so I can start. I'm getting there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to learn from this is I've got to have a way of getting my Kang out faster.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, but that's. Do I want to block? Do I want to attack the
I
blink?
mean, maybe a Clayface, but then you're giving your opponent Clayface.
Let's. I might as well attack the blink because she's a 1/3. So
Yep, she's going to go through
okay.
for 1. Okay. Yeah, Blink is definitely your win con.
It's going to be a long game.
It is your win con is 1 or 2 attack. So I've got 4 in the bag. I've got a Wasp. Excellent. Oh, she's not come out. Oh, more sidekicks though. Okay, so if they block, they
Oh no, they do KO, don't they?
no, because they don't take any damage. They cannot be KO'd while blocking.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Invincible, aren't I?
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
they can block and not take any damage. But luckily for me, that's going to go away.
Yes.
So if I keep that, I really want another mask, don't I? Yeah, so I'm gonna. I don't need it with Rekka. That's the thing. What I actually want, I can't remember what I had now, but I think they were 2 sidekicks actually. Oh, oh, she's expensive, but a mask so I can force something to attack. I'm gonna have to pay 2 to field her. She's expensive, but she's going out there. So if they block, they take no damage, and that's not too bad. Is it a double burst as well? Yeah, also
Yeah.
these cannot be targeted. Okay. And but they can be targeted there. I might as well I might as well do White Tiger Global.
Okay.
Um, okay, so I could, if I hadn't have fielded her, I could have actually KO'd one of them with the thingy and forced the other one to block, thinking about it. But
But then no, because they can't be targeted by the thing.
oh no, they can't be. No, so that's fine. Yeah, cool. Uh, I'll leave it there then. I'll pass priority and turn.
Okay.
Huh. This is a bit of a chess game, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I'm. I think I'm. I think I've taken too long to get anything, so I think that's going to be my downfall.
Oh, you're winning. You know what happens when you're winning.
I lose. Right. Oh man, I wouldn't mind getting.
Actually, while you haven't got stuff in the field, I don't actually want to buy my Black Widow.
Yeah. Right. He comes out as a 2. That's fine. And then that leaves me 2. I might as well buy Counter Strike because I don't think it would hurt to have. And I'll field a Black Widow for 1.
Okay.
And I will pass priority.
Okay.
And I'll attack with a 2/3 Black Widow.
2/3. Okay. I will block with 3 sidekicks.
Cool.
Would you like to knock out 1 or 2?
2, please.
2. Okay. Excellent. More ramp. Right. Righty ho. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got Casey. Excellent. He does not roll again. Okay. Question mark is good. Mask is good. Fist is good. Do I need these bolts? No. No, I don't need the bolts. Oh, come on, Casey. Admittedly, I don't need him right this second. So I've got him on double fists, which is very useful. In which case, 4, 5. Yeah, that gives me 4. Do I buy? I don't really want. Do I actually want to buy anything? I don't really need the black. The Black Widow is kind of annoying for me at the moment. All I really want is to take out your psychics. But I'm thinking I might buy the Hill Giant because he's fun. Very expensive, but fun. Okay, then I shall White Tiger Global. Could buy White Tiger, but
Okay.
yeah. And what was I going to do with these? Okay, yeah. I will then pass priority.
Back to you.
I will attack with. I will. One of your psychics must block,
Okay.
and he's going to gain +1 attack for what it's worth. And he's going to attack, and another one must block him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And
So
then just
both of
go.
them die. He gains another XP. He's now a 5/5. And I'll pass priority in 10. No, not priority. I'll pass 10.
Okay. 4. Right, but it's Kang.
Okay.
No, please, come on, Kang. Come on.
To be fair, I've got quite a lot of stuff.
I really need. I can't afford this to get any slower.
No.
Right, let's keep those because they're good energies. Are they good energies? Not really.
No.
No, they're not good energies. Right, let's reroll everything then. Okay, well that's a bloody disaster. Oh my god, have I not even got a decent energy? Okay. I can buy a cable for 5.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, you can't buy Jessica or Beta Ray Bill or Triceratops
Yeah.
or Black Panther.
5. But I do get a counter strike as well, to be fair.
You could buy my slingers. It's not the worst idea.
I could, but I need my characters really badly.
Yeah.
I need everything to line up, and I'm very sorry. Right, let's field those 2. Let's. So,
Excuse me.
what was that? I spent loads of my 5, so those are there. Right, so by that, I'll counter strike 1 over. That's all that. And then I will pass priority and turn.
Well, I'm going to force 2 of your psychics to attack.
Okay.
So I'll block them with 2 different things.
Okay.
And he gets another XP. I'm kind of tempted with the way it's going. If we had a proper time limit, I would be basically waiting until we got to to near the time, just keep building him up until he's got 20 attack. Right. He is currently a 6/6 now. He is there. That is one from the bag. Excuse me. Oh, 4 from the bag. Okay, Casey and the Hill Giant are not come out to play. A sidekick. Okay, you've got one sidekick there. That's useful. But then I need to have 2 fists. And yeah, no, I just need 2 fists actually, don't I? 3 fists. Oh god. Oh, so close. so close. Okay, so I can't field your psychic and then force and then do the wrecker thing. But I mean, attack with him. So let's field the psychic. Let's White Tiger Global.
Okay.
Have you used globals recently?
I used Counter Strike last turn.
Okay, you should have taken 1 damage from Wasp.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1 less XP that Goliath Fighter needs. Okay, so I did first. I've got this shield that is reasonably useless. I didn't think did I reroll? Possibly didn't. Oh, no, I think I did. Yeah, that's a bit tedious. So I could use that. So I can't actually do the. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. That's good. I can do that. So I will attack, calling out a sidekick,
Okay.
and then I will play 2 generic to damage another sidekick.
Mhm.
Okay, and then that's it.
That.
So that's another XP for him.
Yeah. My ramp shouldn't be just you forcibly killing all my sidekicks.
No.
Right. Go in, 1 in the bag, and
I mean, it's a tactic.
you
I wouldn't rely on it for in any other game, mind.
Yeah,
But
I mean the next game. Oh bugger! Damn it! I was my whole idea to get dice is that you kill off all my sidekicks.
yeah,
Right. That's good. That's not great. Kang is good.
Kang has come out. That is good.
Kang's come out. I might keep the energy. I feel like Counter Strike. Although if I roll it, actually it's a win-win because it's 2 energy. Load of sidekicks. I can get 5. So there's 5. Sidekick guy is not much use. I might as well reroll him and let's do that.
Full disclosure, though, if you don't have any sidekicks, then I'm basically going to wasp you to death.
Oh. Okay. Right. Oh, sidekick and Counter Strike comes up, which is, you know.
Well, yeah, it preps whatever you buy,
So,
other than Jessica Jones.
true. Prep one of that affiliation from your use. Choose an affiliation, move the other. Yeah. Prep 1 die from your use pile. Okay. 5. I might as well buy. Oh no, have I absolutely bugged myself?
Oh yeah, because Kang costs 2.
I thought, for some reason, I thought that it was the one where it doesn't cost. That you know, you don't have to pay to field those of that affiliation.
No, that's is it Way Out West?
I can't
Something
remember.
like that.
Something
Is
like that.
yeah.
Brilliant. So of course something short, right? That's fine. Because let's get Kang. Kang.
Kang.
It just sounds so so good. Right, pay 2. Can't buy anything. I'll field the sidekick. I'll dual defense Kang and the sidekick.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
That's that.
Okay.
There you go.
Not attacking.
No.
Oh, your dual defense. Who? Kang and the sidekick.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 4 in the bag. I've got Hill Giant. I've got Casey Jones. Hopefully, I roll. Well, I can't field both of them pretty much.
You definitely can't field
Actually,
both of them.
so close. Actually, 3 and 2 out of the 3. So, right. You haven't got. You've got 1 out. So I could, but I can't knock out one of them. So, but. All right, let's re-roll that. I kind of actually might re-roll all of that because if I get fists, then I could force you to field one. Then I could wasp one of them away and kill the other one. So, yeah, actually, that's kind of spot on.
Of course it is.
Yeah, in fact, it is perfectly spot on. So, I will spend one of these to field him, level 2. I will use that for White Tiger Global. I will then force the just fielded psychic to block him,
Okay.
and then I will wasp the other one off.
Okay.
So, yep, that goes there, that goes there. He gets another one. He's up to 5 extra now, so he's an 8/8. I should be starting to attack with him, but I feel that, yeah, I think if you just let him through, he's gone for a couple of turns, but he's not going to get. I quite like this little combo, to be honest. If you could just carry on fielding psychics, that'd be good. So Cable, when he's blocked, deal damage equal to Cable's level. Okay, so he's potentially up to 8 on his top facing, which you've rolled. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll field Cable.
Yeah.
And then I'll field a Blink. So now I'm almost in a position to. Yeah, I like the theory behind this team. I just got to it way too late.
Yeah.
I think if I just need to, it's like you say, I need either a Clayface or an Atlas.
Yeah.
Or something to just make
Yeah.
sure.
No prep global is a pain.
Yeah.
Because Counter Strike isn't an effective prep global.
No.
Not at all.
No. So if I attack with that, it can take out most of your board. It's only your giant who's going to be.
No, it's only each character blocking Cable.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just in general.
Oh, right, okay.
Because you'd have to block those two, mind you, but I'm still not quite there. I feel like I'm not ready yet for that, so I will pass turn.
Okay. Right, well, these 5 dice go into the bag. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's fine. Okay. Right, you've got no psychics though. Okay, so I can only field 1. What else have I got? Right. I think I need to start attacking with my bag so lean. I think I need to start attacking with him. I buy White Tiger? Yes, I do. 1, 2, 3. That leaves me a fist, which I'll use that for. And okay, that could work. The only problem now is that your Kang Global is now useful for you.
Kang!
Right, have I re-rolled?
No, I don't believe so.
No. Am I going to leave him as that? Yeah, I think so. Let's roll these two. Okay. I was hoping for one psychic there. I won't lie to you. Well, so I will pay a fist. Oh, that's a question mark. Pay a fist to do White Tiger Global.
Okay.
So I could buy a green dragon, but I don't think I want a green dragon actually.
It would be cool.
I mean, the problem is for me, it takes out your psychics, which I suppose if you've only got 2, then that's perfect, isn't it? But if you've got more than 2, it's kind of a bit of a waste. But actually, no, I could buy White Tiger, but then I'm losing an energy.
I've been doing that all game, so don't worry.
I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to buy White Tiger. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm going to keep this here. Yeah, I'll do that. Kind of wishing I had an extra mask left over, but yeah, your pass priority.
Back to you.
And 10.
Okay. Right. In the bag.
I feel I should be, but you're just going to block with more things.
4. Right.
I want you to be using more globals, to be honest.
That's a bit of a disaster.
Yeah.
The fist is great. I'll keep the bolt because that's what I want. Come on. Yeah. 5. I get to buy something.
Yeah.
Do I want Triceratops or do I want Black Panther? I think I'm going to go for Triceratops. I've never bought a Triceratops before.
No, that's cool.
That sounds pretty cool. I'll pass priority.
I will force Kang to attack. What's his stats?
5/5.
5/5. Yeah, force him to attack.
Okay, I'll attack with a Black Widow as well, and do I want to attack with Blink? I feel like I don't because I want the blockers quite frankly. What have you got that's big? Not a lot.
He is an 8/8.
Let's go crazy, and then I'll attack with Cable as well.
Okay. So Cable is a
5/5. So 2 5/5s and a 2/2 who can only be blocked by psychics.
2/2. Right. 5/5, but he's going to be doing damage to based on his level, isn't he?
Yeah, which is 3.
Okay, so he will be doing 8 to everything that blocks him. No, he won't. That's a lie. But he will be knocking at him crucially. So Kang is a 5/5. So she can be blocked by 2 psychics. I can cope with that. She's a 2/2, right?
Yep.
Kang is a 5/5. I don't really want to lose. I'm not fussed about him, I suppose, but I might just take the 5 from him, and then Cable is. I'm just gonna chump block Cable.
Okay.
Twice.
Yeah.
Because I have to. So I'm gonna take the 5 from him. So that puts me on 12. Okay, right. I think it's almost time for my slingers, to buy my slingers actually. One in the bag. 2 is my white tiger. 3, 4, no hill giant, but I've got my white tiger, which is gonna be fun. Okay, a psychic, no white tiger, a mask, yes, 2 fists, yes. So, I think though what I'm actually gonna do, I think it's better. Let's bolts. Do I need bolts? I think it's better to do Wasp Global. Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna try and re-roll that. I'm gonna keep the sidekick. Keep the 2 fists. Keep the mask and re-roll the rest. Do I need 2 fists though? Yeah. Oh, no white tiger. Okay. Right. So annoyingly, all right. So I've got loads of energy now. Let's field a psychic. Let's pay a fist to field a psychic or white tiger global.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got 1 mask, but you're not going to have any psychics left at the end of this turn. So I've got 5 more energy. I'm going to spend. Okay, so it's actually just as easy to do Wasp than the Wrecker Global. So it doesn't really matter what energy I use in that respect. But I'm going to keep the mask. I'm going to spend the 4 on. Going to spend the 4 on the green dragon. And then I've got that and that. Pass priority.
Back to you.
I will attack. I will force one of your psychics to block. I will attack with him, forcing the other one to block.
Okay.
So he's a 4/3.
Okay, and I will block with Blink as well, who's a 1/3.
Okay. So he's gonna die. Blink's not. That's fine. So the 2 psychics are gonna get KO'd. He's gonna get KO'd. He's gonna get more juicy XP. He is now a 9/9. And yeah, I will pass turn then. That's
Cool.
it.
Right. No, a counter strike could actually be useful in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a villainous pact rather than a counter strike, to be honest. Right. Okay, that's.
Yeah, an actual villainous pact die would be quite useful.
Yeah. Yeah, God, actually, yeah, that would be so good for me.
Because then everything's unblockable. Oh well, other than unless I've got a villain, I've got 1 villain, and I could block with 1 other thing, so I could stop 1 thing basically.
Yeah. Right. Oh, much. Thankfully, I've got enough energy and then some. I might as well buy. Well, I have got enough for a Beta Ray Bill. I have.
You got the right energy, yeah.
I have. I'm going to do it. I'm buying for the first time ever. I am buying a Beta Ray Bill. Excellent. And then I will counter strike.
I would definitely consider putting the blocky. Oh no, it doesn't really matter actually. The Overcrush Hill Giant might be good for you.
Yeah. No,
instead of Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah. And that's me done. Over to you.
Okay. I will. What's the stats on Cable?
5/5.
Okay, yeah, I will force him to attack.
Okay.
So I will block with my 9/9.
Boo.
There we go. 2 in the bag, a Hill Giant and a Sidekick. Right. 2 more. Oh, I wonder if she'll come out again. White Tiger. Oh, she will come out, but she's level 2, so she's only got 2. So she'll be a 3 Overcrush. But I've rolled a Fist, a Sidekick. I'll sacrifice one of those. I need him out effectively. So, but field a Sidekick. No, I need Wrecker to be able to do my thing. So I think I'm just going to keep that Fist and roll everything else. No Wrecker. No, she's bigger. That's good. That's something, I suppose. So she's a 4 Overcrush, but she'll be a 5 if I sacrifice that Sidekick. I've got to pay 2 to field her. That gives me just 2 energy. Field a Sidekick. Then I can't do Wrecker's Global. Yeah, I literally can't buy anything else. I haven't got any masks, so I can't force you to attack next turn. Right. Okay, let's pay that to field her. I'm going to sacrifice this Sidekick to make her be a 5/6 Overcrusher. And then I'm going to make you field a Sidekick.
Okay.
And that's going to go to waste. All right. I will now. I think it's possibly time to start doing this. So I'm going to attack with a 5/6 Overcrush and a 9/9.
I will block the 9/9 with a Sidekick.
Okay.
And then I will block 4 of the 5/6, and I'll do 2.
Okay. Okay, cool. So she comes back. He comes back. You take 1 Overcrush.
Yeah.
And he gains another XP.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I think this is getting close now. You need to basically just field stuff now.
Alright, come on. Tree, come out. There's a cat.
I'm assuming you haven't done any globals recently, have you?
No.
No, that's it now.
Right, there's that.
That's
good.
alright.
That's not so good. That's good. And the rest is so-so. It's not bad. It's not good. It is. Oh, no.
Oh, no cable.
No cable. Right, so it's going to cost me 2. And then I'll have 5 for a Panther. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, and there's 2 to field those 2. And that's my turn.
Okay. Right, okay. Got me Green Dragon. He's only one. He's only 1 on the breath weapon, and I've rolled him level 1, so it's not exactly that exciting, but can't do anything with that. Isn't bad if you were to field 2 sidekicks, but I think I'm just going to keep attacking now. I need to keep 1 to pay for that. So I'm going to keep that, I'm going to keep that, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to field him. Okay, pass priority.
Back to you.
Okay. I'm going to attack with him doing breath weapon 1.
Okay.
That's 1 to you and 1 to both of those.
Yep.
An attack with a 4-5 and a 10-10.
I will Kang Global your 10-10
Okay.
and a 4-5.
Should have realised that with the mask, but there you go.
And I guess I'll block your 4-5 with a 3-5.
3-5, okay.
So I take 4.
Well, 3-5 with a 4-5, they bounce off each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 3, 5.
So he's going
Yeah,
through.
yeah. He
So
goes
he's
through
going
for 4.
for 4. He's getting blocked by a
Oh, I forgot to block him. A Kang 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah. Or
Okay,
4-1.
so they both KO.
So
Yeah.
KO'd.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you've taken 4, haven't you?
Yes.
So almost tie it up there. Yeah, I forgot about that global.
Nothing comes up apart from Counter Strike, which is literally useless.
I'm amazed. Of all the dice I haven't bought at all, Black Widow is the only die I've not bought.
I get 1 out of my 3 characters comes up. Right.
I mean, it's possibly the most useful because one of those can go through unblocked, but it's whether you want to or not.
Yeah. And then I've got. I needed a fist, and I don't have a fist, so I can do nothing with any of that. Excellent. Oh well, that's my turn done.
Okay, what is Kang?
5-2.
So he's got to be blocked by 2 things. 5-2. Yeah, let's make him attack.
All right.
Okay, and then I'll block with those 2. So I've got a 4-5 and a 3-3.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll take out Casey Jones.
Okay. Yep, that's probably the most sensible thing.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 in the bag. 2 sideys. Right. Oh, I've got a wrecker, but you've got no psychic, so that's not the worst thing for you. Oh, you're just keeping back masks now.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't buy anything, to be fair.
Goodness me, I've rolled all the characters. That's going to cost me 4 to put them out.
Imagine that. Imagine rolling all the characters instead of rolling 1.
Oh, I can't afford to put them all out, but alright. What is her defense? Is it a 3-5?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 to field those. Let's see what Casey Jones gives me. Actually, I kind of want to buy this now. So let's just roll all of these and hope I don't get. Okay.
Oh man, look at that! Oh, imagine rolling your characters and having them all roll so that you can actually field them all. Amazing.
I know it sucks, doesn't it?
God.
So I filled all of these for 2. So he's a level 2. He's a level 1. He's a level 3. Okay, and then I shall. So I could breath weapon, and then you got to decide whether you want to keep her or not. I'll do that. I'm going to attack with a 4-5 and a 4-5 and breath weapon. So you go down to 12. So it's 12 all.
Yeah.
Blink's got 4 defense now.
I'll block. I'll block White Tiger, I think.
Yeah. So he'll go through for 4. he'll come back, or she'll come back, and then it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, of all these dice, Black Widow Widow's Hunt is not the one you would expect to be buying last.
There's one. Fuck's sake. Right. It's useless as well. Right. Let's reroll all of that. And I can't afford to field them all. I can field, at least I can field 2 of them. That I can't do anything with. Can't put Triceratops out, so I'll field those 2. And I'll pass turn.
Okay, alright. What have I got? 1 is a psychic. 2 is a psychic. 3 is a hill giant. 4 is a psychic. Alright, so you're on 8 health. This may be the killer blow. Because I've got a 4 and a 4. I've got 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. If I get my hill giant, it's probably. And a psychic.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, it's rolled perfectly. What are the odds? Man.
Alright, so field, spend 2 to field him. So what have I got? I've got a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will push with everything.
I'll block your 2 biggest.
Alright. You probably want to keep hill giant in the field other than Wrecker.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, because that is 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, as usual, bloody rolling. What a stupid game.
What a stupid game.
You're right,
yeah.
this is a dying game. I hate it. Actually, no one come to Breath Weapon X Fest.
I actually really enjoy it, considering this was 3 or 4 random cards, but other than the Phantom Zone, which is pointless, I think. I mean, it might have won me it a bit quicker if I'd have taken one of your defenders out of the field, but this was quite a fun team. I'm still shocked I didn't buy this one. I think I thought the danger with that is if you've only got psychics, then I'm having to spin them out.
Yeah, you're right. And that's
so
mostly what happened, to be fair.
yeah, so that's kind of why I didn't buy her straight away or even at all. But this was quite fun.
Yeah.
Your team was annoying. I will say that, because the blink is a pain. Because the only issue with it is that it's getting it through quickly enough, because you wanted to have all your psychics fielded.
Yeah.
But my strategy completely killed that.
No, I think if I put a bit of prep in to get, if I can ensure I'm getting my 5 costs.
What I would say is, because dual defenses are 2, either put on Supreme Intelligence so that you can guarantee it every turn, or every other turn anyway, or the something that gives boomerang, which admittedly the only one I can think of is a super rare, which you can't have, but there is a couple of others, which means that you're kind of trying to get that dual defense every turn, so you're not losing the psychics. But that would only be useful against this team particularly. Most other teams, you won't have any issues putting psychics out, and then you're getting blink every turn.
No, I think if I could, I think there was that turn. There was that one turn where I managed to pull it off, and you could see it how it would work, and it was
Yeah.
so I think I just need to work on it, and then my rolling just became impossible. It was like, okay, out of these 3 characters, let's try and get some. It's like, no.
Yeah. But my Goliath fighter negated your cable once he got big enough. My Green Dragon kind of did you damage directly. Wrecker was the star on this team.
Yeah, Wrecker was the biggest problem.
Yeah, Wrecker was really good because I mean, it's a Fist character. The Fist globals. I mean, most of my stuff is Fist characters. Any that even if I didn't roll the Fist energy for his global, I can just use 2 generic for Wasp's one to get rid of your second sidekick. And he was just, I mean, rolling him into the field straight away. He was just becoming a beast straight away.
Yeah.
Your only saving grace was the Kang, the global.
Yeah.
Which meant you would have died 1 turn earlier. But I think yours has got some legs. I think it just needs to be. I don't know if you're going to stick with that one, but
I think I like the idea. There's something there.
yeah. As I say, the Hill Giant, you might just want cheap. You might want to, because I thought about an orbital strike team using effectively the cheapest, biggest stuff that you can find. It like mostly blank stuff.
Yeah.
And then in theory, you've got like a 2-cost 5 attack. You've got Ms. Marvel with 3-cost 6. You know,
Lizard's up there as well.
yeah, exactly. So effectively, just buy all your characters, get everything fielded, and roll Orbital Strike. The only issue is you've kind of got to get to Orbital Strike first, otherwise that's your whole strategy gone.
Yeah, if you go second, you lose.
Yeah,
It's like, oh no,
yeah,
if you go first, sorry, you lose.
yeah, and that is easy to spec against. You know, as you say, just happen to roll off best and go second.
Yeah.
So that was going to be a one, but as I say, the blank stuff with the big stats, the only issue you've got is getting Kang out earlier. But if you misroll a 2-cost, you don't mind getting double energy on a 2-cost if you've misrolled it, do
No.
you?
No, I think if I meant, I think because even then, like I managed to hold in there, and like you
Yeah,
said, and suddenly I, in one attack, I like taking your massive field down. So I think if I could get that, if I think a villainous pact makes that team infinitely better.
yes, yeah.
Um,
Because then effectively against me in particular, I can only block with 2 things, so I can only block 1 character,
yeah.
and that's a big chunk. The only issue with that on a counter argument is it leaves your field light
Yes.
for the following turn. So you've kind of got to make sure that that is your killer blow.
Yeah.
And with the Kang Global as well, that kind of, admittedly, it's only Black Widow and no, it's only Black Panther and Beta Ray Bill that's big enough to use it on, but that could be enough to save me. So
Yeah.
if you look at yours, I'm going to block the biggest one, which is going to be a 5. So 5. Yeah, you've got 20 there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a decent strategy. Um, just thinking what other I need to contact Peter and ask him how to calculate this blank card goodness, because it's a formula, isn't it, that you work out and it tells you how good that particular blank card is.
Is it? I've never heard of this.
Do you not listen to the podcasts?
Not those ones. No.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, there's an equation which gives you a number. So like the morphin jar being the 1-cost mask with its stats, you're doing calculations based on the purchase cost, the fielding cost, and the attack and defense stats,
Okay.
and it gives you a number basically up to about just over 2. And basically anything that is up near 2 is really good, like the morphin jar, then the new Harley Quinn if it ever comes out, etc.
Yeah.
So if you want a higher number as possible to give you the best stats per cost on a blank card.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I only have time for. I don't really listen to that many podcasts, so
no,
I
well,
only.
that's
Yeah.
all I listen to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, our jobs give you a very different amount of time to listen to podcasts.
Yes, yeah. And my 15-hour days gives me less time to play games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Being driving is one of those things that's good for listening to podcasts.
it
Having
is.
4-year-olds is not conductive to listening to podcasts.
No, that is true. You
That's
could just put them on and zone out for an hour.
true. I'll just go. Everyone, I've got a special treat.
It's video day. Wheeling the big telly with
Yeah.
the video VHS.
This week we're going to listen to Peter talk about the goodness meter on blank cards. Isn't that exciting?
That would be amazing. Uh, yes, that would be
Yes.
amazing.
So,
I think we should probably wrap it up there.
yeah, I think we may have gone a bit off topic now.
Yeah.
Right, well, sign up for Breath Weapon X Fest. Come up with, I think it shows you though that with these teams, come up with an idea and just run with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, going on my team, the only character that I have played before out of these teams is the only one I did not buy. Literally, so that shows you that you can try new stuff. It doesn't matter. I might play this one actually. It was really good fun.
Yeah.
Um, I could try and put some sort of overcrush on him, but I think that makes it too strong then. But yeah, so I might play this one, I might not. I might go back to my tokens team because that
Well,
was really
what's
fun.
nice with having only one basic action is that it's such a big risk. It's like if you want to bring anger issues, well, you're bringing that, and if you don't get it, that's it.
Exactly. I mean, these two actually. I mean, the force attack on there is all I bought that for, but
Yeah.
this is quite useful. But is your opponent going to stretch to a 5 when they've not planned to use it? Probably not. Are they going to buy this Phantom Zone?
Definitely.
No, is the answer. I mean, you could, I suppose, if you'd have bought it, you could have still stolen my Goliath fighter, but then I would have just forced one of your things to attack and damage me, and I get it back.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's really rubbish. I'm not gonna.
Same. I've used dual defense before.
Yeah.
Obviously I've used Counter Strike, but it's, but apart from that, and then the Black Widow, technically, I suppose as well.
Yeah, Black Widows.
But 3 from 10 isn't bad. So
No.
it like we say, just and all I did is I kind of had half an idea in my head and went, all right, what about something to do with defending and blocking or something?
Exactly, and I find another shout out to the team builder, the tb.dicecoalition.com, because again, as you'll see if you've watched the video that I did, I just search for things that I need. So, for example, I needed a force block. I know that I kind of needed a force block, so I just typed in must block, and see what comes up. And that's how I found how I mean, I might have used this record before, but I generally used the other one when it was back in the day. But yeah, then that gave me him, and I was like, oh, actually, he kind of is an all-in-one package there. So that's why he went on the Casey Jones, because I can block more psychics. The 1 damage. I didn't want to use magic missile, so I tried to figure out another way of dealing damage. So that's how that one came out. So just typing in what you need, what you need to fill that gap cuts out so much of the chaff that scrolling through 3,000 cards, you're never going to find what you want.
No.
And that's why the random button on there is so good as well, because with that many cards available, I don't know where to start. I'm sure many others of you don't know where to start, but just hitting a random and going, actually, I can do something with that, like I did with the Goliath fighter. Yeah, that's basically it.
We should do that sometime, something like that. Do a random team or something.
Yeah, definitely. Because basically that's what the latest Ministry of Dice episode was. They did they just did a 10 random cards and saw how good or bad it was. If you haven't checked out that episode, it's quite entertaining actually. I think Chris was cheating. I think True Mr. Six was cheating. His team was amazing. His worst card was the Rare Danger Room.
Oh no! Okay. Okay.
So I think he was cheating a bit, but he'll tell us otherwise. But yeah, so sign up to play, even if you've never played before, because we don't care about that. We don't care if it goes over a little bit, because I mean we've given 45 minutes to games. I don't know how long this one took, but yeah, we're given 45 minutes to game, which is quite a long time for a single game. But yeah, just sign up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Amazing prizes. It's
They
less than a
are.
week to go. Less than a week.
There are some really the really great prizes. And yeah, less than a week. So sign up and have a wonderful time.
Right. So the next episode.
Oh yeah.
Well, next week will be. So when's this go out? We need to figure out for the next legacy one. But the next week's episode, there will be one. We're going to just record it in advance, like we're doing with this one. So that'll be Legacy 5 already.
Yeah.
And then where was I going with this? Oh, I need to pick a theme, don't we?
Yes.
For the following one. So unless you've got anything you want to particularly play, I shall go to the random picker. And choose names. Choose music.
Okay.
That's quite broad. Are we happy with just music? Or
Yeah, I think so. Because otherwise I think it could be very narrow.
so are we going to leave that into interpretation, or initially straight off the bat? I'm thinking an octave is 8 cards.
Okay.
So we could do an A, B, C, D, E, F, G card.
Okay.
H is H one?
I don't know.
Oh no, because it goes back to C, doesn't it? So it's C to C is an octave. Do you want to do that? Just 2 C's and one of each of the other letters
Okay.
as the starting letters?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. That's good. So that'll be the octave round. Open backs.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, cool. Try and make it themey, but who knows? Yeah, okay. I can't think of any music-based basic actions.
No, that's getting a bit.
Okay, that's cool then.
All right,
Then I think we've said everything we need to say.
Yeah, we'll see you at Breath Weapon X Fest too.
We will do, yeah, because that is only a few days away.
Can't wait.
I can't wait at all. I want to win the prizes though.
Yeah, we'll get the wizard sleeve out.
Oh yes.